7:30.
6 Mushtak, the late Marlin sub at $2.130. Here's Brian with the call. Just before that,
scratch 2 Pearly Shells and 8 Titted Eyes, 2 at 8, and race 6 scratch number 5 Reload.
Run Extracts bounce quickly with Pharaoh's Golden Brave Strike. Open Pearly Gates from the outside. French Halo Maroc behind those now from Much Ado. Then Sari Club has got up on the outside of Mushtak, and last of all is It a Musician. Around the first turn they go. On the inside, Extracts tackled quickly and headed now by Open Pearly Gates. A length further back, Pharaoh's Gold third. 2 further back, French Halo. Brave Strike 3 deep back in the middle. Nick on the run, back running 6th. About 2 lengths for the back, then Mushtak on the inside of Sari Club. 2 to Much Ado, a half Maroc and 2 to It a Musician along the back. A good even pace here. And Open Pearly Gates 2.5 Extracts with his mouth open at the moment. A length further back, Pharaoh's Gold third from Brave Strike 4th on the outside. French Halo 5th the rail. 1 further back, Nick on the run. 2 then to Mushtak, who's over on the inside of Sari Club. 2 to Much Ado. Then Maroc and It a Musician last of all. Coming down the side at the 700 metre mark, Open Pearly Gates a length in front. Extracts away from the fence, and Pharaoh's Gold 3 out. Brave Strike 4 out now, followed by French Halo waiting for the run outside of Nick on the run. A length into Sari Club. Mushtak has only got 3 behind it. Badly needs a run on the inside there of Much Ado. Then further back, Maroc and It a Musician. Mushtak's back about 6 lengths off them at the moment and going nowhere, but up to the turn, Extracts has hit the front, tackled by Pharaoh's Gold. French Halo gets out from Brave Strike. Mushtak back bumping with Maroc. The leader, Pharaoh's Gold, 180 to go. French Halo after it from Extracts. Then Sari Club. It a Musician from last flying. It might tip them all out. Pharaoh's Gold in front. It a Musician grabs them. It a Musician gets up to win. A half neck to Pharaoh's Gold. Third home in the middle there is a French Halo. Then Maroc, and just behind them Mushtak. Then Sari Club, Much Ado. Extracts dropped out in the straight from Brave Strike. Nick on the run and Open Pearly Gates.
5 It a Musician, 32.60 the win and 6.90 the place. 7 second, Pharaoh's Gold at 2.60. Third 4, French Halo at 2.40.
number 5, the winner into Musician in Melbourne to return 28.10 and 5.70. 7 Pharaoh's Gold 3.20. 4 French Halo $2.30. Correct weight at the Gold Coast. Let's update Brisbane race 4 due at Sydney.
Sports bookmakers City Index are proud to advise that selected ACTAB outlets are now accepting wagers at fixed odds on sporting contests. With Triple S sponsor City Index, you can bet on major sporting events happening here and around the world for as little as $1. Add some adrenaline to your sporting day and talk to the friendly ACTAB staff at Dixon, Charnwood, Manuka, Cornwall and Canberra for details. City Index and ACTAB, taking punting into the 21st century.
Round a bit over there at the 1200. Katie first up from a lengthy spell, and away they go. Lifted actually best to begin getting out pretty well was Triple Crown. Arcady going up between those 2 horses and wide of Stonebrook Meadow. Then Galactic Valley, Rafoy not far away next as they sort themselves out is Flying Canterbury. And going up between horses is Alman's Joy as they race along to the 800 metres, and Stonebrook Meadow to the lead now by 2 lengths on Lifted. A similar margin Triple Crown, a length and 3/4 Arcady. 1 to Rafoy travelling on the inside, a length and a half to Alman's Joy. 1 Flying Canterbury, 1 Galactic Valley. Down past the 600 they travel, and Stonebrook Meadow making play. Lifted the favourite travelling second. 3 further off is Triple Crown around Rafoy from Arcady. Alman's Joy heading to the outside. A length further back is Flying Canterbury and 1.5 Galactic Valley. Into the straight they gallop, and Stonebrook Meadow. A length and a half on Lifted. 2 Triple Crown followed by Arcady, and Alman's Joy is on the extreme outside. They've caught Stonebrook Meadow. Lifted got to the front. Arcady and Triple Crown are claiming Lifted. Alman's Joy not running on. It's Arcady and Triple Crown. They're going to knuckle down to fight it out. Arcady, Triple Crown. Arcady a nose in front, and Arcady, great effort. First up from a lengthy spell, and Arcady outplugged Triple Crown. Flying Canterbury went home well for third from Rafoy and Galactic Valley. Lifted and Alman's Joy, and Stonebrook Meadows stopped to finish last. Good performance that.
For Arcady, Super Tab, $7 and $2.20. Number 3, Triple Crown, $2.40. And 7 for third, Flying Canterbury, place dividend $2.80. New South Wales Tab for Arcady, $8.40, $2.80.
His first start for new trainer John Morris. Number 4, Arcady beating 3 and 7. Number 3, Triple Crown. And he'll pay $2.50, and 7 Flying Canterbury third, $2.80. Arcady prepared by John Morris now for John and Helen Danoon, AJC Freestone, MH and Mrs. CJ Roberts by Mayo Card from Brisgay, a bay gelding for Chris Muntz. It's a good training effort that, very good indeed. Number 3, second Triple Crown, that was a pretty good effort too. He's come back well, prepared by Darren Smith, a Kingston Rule gelding, bay in colour, 4 years of age, out of Bridal Colours, Glen Boss. And third going to 7, Flying Canterbury, a 6-year-old chestnut gelding, Sky Chase, Canterbury Tails, Michael Hood, Johnny Marshall. Number 1 ran 4th, Ra Foy. The time was 1:12.10, 1:12.10. It's about 3 seconds outside the record. 35.48 was the sectional time. So Arcady back on a great note on a rain-affected track too. He'd not had much experience, naturally, with 4 previous starts. He'd only had 1 go on the wet for 1/3. He handled it very well today. The Quinellas paid $28.30. The trifecta $345.40. Exactly coming up. The margins are a long neck, a length and a quarter. A long neck, a length and a quarter. Sectionally 35.48, and the exacta dividend is $54.20. $54.20.
Move on 24. Idjakand showing at 29 and 690. 5 is Jevaretto, 561.60. 6 Dynique, 13 and 5. 7 is Kim Kimdom, 36 and 9 off Melbourne.
Good line 2 on the inside. Reckon Send TV and Avon Star away fast with Frosty the Snowman. Tishan Moon on the outside of those. Settling down, Avon Star joined and headed by Send TV. Frosty the Snowman pushes up in the middle, goes up second. Third, Avon Star. Tishan Moon fourth, the outside. A length, the Aerobic Prince and Mr. Satisfaction. 2 to Reckon, a half Cogitate, and 3 to Bright Light. Through the gap at the 600, the leader Send TV backs a speed off, about 3/4 in front now from Frosty the Snowman, Avon Star, and Tishan Moon's caught out 3 and 4 wide. A length further back in the race, Aerobic Prince, 1 then to Mr. Satisfaction from Reckon, Cogitate and Bright Light. Send TV travelling sweetly up to the bend, a length and a half, Tishan Moon. Aerobic Prince back on the inside, a gap. Avon Star has dropped out for Mr. Satisfaction at the 200 though. Send TV under a good hole, straightened up 2 in front. Tishan Moon on the outside. After it, a gap, Aerobic Prince. He calls for Send TV, finds a bit though, got a length of Tishan Moon, holds them at bay, and Send TV, a rejuvenated horse, wins a length. Tishan Moon, 2 away third. Probably Aerobic Prince just from Bright Light from last. A gap, Avon Star, Mr. Satisfaction, and then Reckon from Cogitate, and tailed off last of all Frosty the Snowman.
Number 4, Send TV, 2:30 the win, 1:40 the place. 3 Tishan Moon at 1:50 for third, maybe 7 Aerobic Prince at 2:60.
4 Send TV Super Tab, 2:30, 1:30. 3 Tishan Moon to return 1:50, and possibly 7 Aerobic Prince for third, $2.90. Getting close at the Gold Coast. Race number 2, Lady Champers, 9.90, 2.20, 3.25 selections.
The little Lucifer out the back to a conspicuous last, and around them goes the favourite Waver Tree, the tote favourite in New South Wales, to lead the way about 3/4 of a length on Rich Auntie. A length away in third position, racing Renoki Boy, followed closely by Victoria Park Restive, and then tripping and Alert Me. Sherwood next to last, and 2 or 3 lengths to Little Lucifer. Out of the back straight and going along to the 800 pole, and Waver Tree almost joined by Rich Auntie on the inside. Waver Tree really keen to run. Victoria Park in third position, followed by Renoki Boy, a half length back on the fence, 1 to Restive. Similar margin further away is Tripping, who's parked on the inside of Alert Me. Little Lucifer back to second last, and Absolute as Sherwood. 5.50 to race, and Rich Auntie draws through to lead Waver Tree about 3/4 of a length. A length Victoria Park, Renoki Boy. Alert Me making some ground. Little Lucifer following it forward from Rest of Sherwood, and Tripping's last as they straighten for the run of the judge. Rich Auntie again joined almost by Waver Tree. Victoria Park followed closely by Renoki Boy, getting right up on the inside. Sherwood coming down the outside. Waver Tree again reaches Rich Auntie from Alert Me, and Sherwood is starting to scorch down the outer. Rich Auntie, Waver Tree grabbed by Sherwood, and Sherwood on the outside is doing too well. Sherwood beat Rich Auntie in a narrow finish. Third, Waver Tree, then Alert Me and Little Lucifer. Renoki Boy, Rest of Victoria Park, and last of all was Tripping.
Correct weight, Brisbane, 8.12.7.
Number 5, Sherwood Super Tab, 13.40 and 2.70. 8 Rich Auntie, 2.80. 2 Waver Tree, $2.
The $3.60 for the place. Number 8, Rich Auntie, has showed $2.10 a place when they jumped away. And number 2, Waver Tree, at $2 even. They didn't loaf in the early stages, and that certainly helped Sherwood, and he's been able to get home by a narrow margin. Trained by Jeff Heitman. He's only got a very small string. Jeffrey, he owns this horse. He's done a superb job with him. He really has. 35 starts, 12 wins, 4 seconds, 4 thirds. Preemptive strike, Shady Woods. Number 5 goes into the semaphore board, Sherwood, Len Beasley. Second placing to number 8, Rich Artie, a chestnut mare, Babalciano, Beauty Pageant, 5-year-old she is, Steve Engelbrecht, Craig Agnew, a number 2, Waver Tree, 4-year-old Bay Gelding, Lord Ballina, Rarcane, Alan Bell, Mark de Montfort. It's 5, 8 and 2. Sherwood, a model of consistency, taking out one of the main races of the day in 1:18.77. 1:18.77, 2.67 outside the record, and 35.38 was the sectional time. Victoria Park, well, he had conditions to suit. He was given a beautiful run, but obviously this horse has not come up this preparation. Quinella, $55.60. The trifecta has paid $528.40, and the exacta $110.30, as Les mentioned. The daily double paid $100.50. More Sydney news after Dale's up.
Okay, let's update the last race, number 7 in Adelaide today.